Fins are very thin circular or rectangular plates that come attached to refrigerant tubes. Fins are generally made of aluminium because it is a good conductor of heat. Remember we said that both copper and aluminium are good conductors of heat. But fins are made of aluminium, not copper. This is because copper is soft and bendable, which makes it easier to damage than aluminium. The purpose of fins is to increase the surface area over which air can flow. As we demonstrated, the larger the surface area, the faster and more efficient heat can transfer from the air to the refrigerant inside the tubes. To see how fins can increase surface area, let's take a look at this single tube. Let's say the length of this tube is 5 inches. The highlighted area is the surface area over which air can flow. Now, let's add 4 fins to this tube. When air flows over the tube, it also flows over the fins and the tube. Since the fins are made of aluminium, which is a good heat conductor, any heat that is transferred to the fins will transfer to the tube. Now, the entire highlighted area is the surface area over which air flows. We can see that this area is larger than just the surface area of the tube. The more fins we add to the tube, the more the surface area increases, and the more heat can be transferred to the refrigerant inside the tube. Of course, we can't just stack the fins all together because then, there would be no airflow between the fins. So the design of fins is a balance between the number of fins and how much air is to pass through in between the fins. Not every evaporator will have fins. The evaporator on the left is called a bare tube evaporator. It does not have fins. The evaporator on the right is a fin tube evaporator. As we can tell from its name, it does have fins.